All right, great. Thanks for joining us. All right, going to messages and to the Q&A. All right, blessings. Here we go. Brings you, we had Archangel consciousness. We're energies of many Archangel beings that are connecting to help others. Of course, not everyone agrees to those energies, but angelic energies are here to service to others. And even that can have its downsides, of course, because you're always helping others and not always helping yourself. So this incarnations like with Michael and any of them, Raphael, Gabriel, they all have to take a break eventually, and they do in other realities. And it's hard where others are still kind of pulling on their energy. They're used to helping others, and then they have to eventually focus on themselves. And some of you are going through that in your own. Well, yes, some have to go through a lot of pain in this incarnation due to karmic connections. It's not always going to make itself clear. Eventually it will when the time is right. There is always a mystery to one's timeline, of course. So sending many blessings to your soul growth. Blessings. Brings you, the canine consciousness from Sirius. Blessings. There is just a frequency that we connect with to basically know what a human needs. So basically, a certain type of dog, a canine being that's going to connect with a human, like the size matters, the voice, everything matters. It's like basically a baby for the human to heal. It's just basically, you can say all dogs are therapy dogs, but also humans are therapy to dogs also, because many dog souls really didn't want to be human anymore. And a lot of them have incarnations here, at least at one time. And if there's someone so beaten up by being a human, so coming back as a dog kind of gives them a little bit more like maybe there is hope for humanity. And you do decide to have a human incarnation in the future. So it gives you another perspective of what's going on here. Lessons. Brings you. We are the triangle beings. Greetings. We are from Sirius. We are from many places. But we are basically a humanoid race that has a triangle for head. Yes, we are. We are. We have humanoid body with a triangle head, or you call a face, or we don't know what words you use actually, but we are in the fourth dimension. We are energy beings, so we don't have to. We truly are away from the physicality level. There can be some that do appear physical to a certain level. We can go third dimension, but not usually for very long. But we don't have to go through what humans go through. But we are here to understand it. You can say we're created to get a different perspective of your reality, or all of realities for that matter. It's just basically to have a point of view. All alien beings have their own point of view, of course. Like some beings want to get rid of the grays, but they're not going anywhere because they have a dark side. They also have a powerful light side. Of course, you might not hear much about it here on this world. Of course, the reputation of this world is kind of getting better. It's still rough around the edges. But there's a lot of beings that have not given up on this world. Many of them incarnated here. And many of them did not want to incarnate, but they're still here with you, though. because they feel like this world is worth continuing, and they bring out the good in it. So here to answer your questions whenever you're ready. Blessings.
Well, blessings, greetings. Thank you for coming in. Were you the collective that came in yesterday during the channel?
Yes, we are a part of that. Yes, greetings.
Greetings. Very cool. I was actually thinking about a question for you guys, and it's cool that you guys came in. So
yes,
welcome. Up first this evening we had Daria.
Hello there.
Yes, greetings.
Greetings. Very interesting. So I haven't talked to you here before. So any messages from your collective to me?
A moment. Yes, I feel like you. I don't know if you want this public. You just, yes, it was I believe you were sent here, for various different reasons, but I feel like you were sent to this planet to. I guess it was lessons not learned in other realities, so you came here to figure things out. I'm not sure if you're in timeout, but it might be. Somebody sent you here. I think you had no choice. It seems. So
I was mailed here. No, I kind of well, kind of resonate, kind of not, but
yeah.
Well, maybe I could ask what my connection is with you. We have any connections that are my?
Yes, you might see us every now and then. You're used to you're on beings that like have a square head or a round head that looks similar to us. They don't really our energies are usually, we're in pocket realities, usually pocket dimensions. We're not, we appear and then we disappear. People don't really, we're not ones that make ourselves well known. So
yeah, I heard about like triangle reptilians before, but never
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they stole our idea, you can say.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, yeah, because they were like
yeah,
that made a rampage through the universe. So
yeah, they couldn't handle some of that's our DNA. They couldn't handle it.
Oh, well, that's interesting. Well, thank you for reminding me that I was sent here.
Yes.
So have a cool channeling.
Yes.
Blessings.
Yes.
Okay, very interesting. I could see how they can see through people very easily and use that to their advantage.
Yes.
All right. Thank you for that. Up next we got Daria.
Hi, greetings.
Yes, greetings.
Do you have any messages for me?
I do see you in the higher dimensions. I think this is already mentioned, but yeah, something about cooking again. I was just say you're working on timelines. Think of it as working on lifetime. All the things you've learned in this lifetime, you're like creating more fulfilling lifetimes or incarnations. You're getting a lot out of this, even if it's not always showing it. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, I feel like I'm doing that, so it's very positive.
Yes.
I have another question. My friend Valentina, she saw me in a dream. She saw that my 3 daughters was kidnapped, and when she went into the cab, she saw that my teeth had fallen out. Do you have any message on that? What that means for me?
Yeah, I think it's more of a fear dream. Your teeth falling out is more like you just said stuff you probably shouldn't have said, or I feel like it's a reality where it's like you're connected to somebody that was very negative. But it's not going to happen in this lifetime from what we've seen.
So okay.
Don't worry about it. Yes.
Yeah, that's good.
Thank
you.
With you in other realities. So it was a lot for her to take in. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, I felt like she asked her mother, and her mother said that when she see anybody in a dream that her teeth falls out. She said that somebody's going to die, and I was like, I'm not going anywhere.
No, that's not how that works.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. I just had to ask.
Yeah. Don't worry about that. Yes. Blessings.
Thank you. Blessings.
Yeah, sometimes it's a blessing when you can't remember those dreams.
Mm.
Up next, we've got Tristan.
Greetings.
Yes, greetings.
First of all, I find you guys fascinating by your description.
Yes.
I love, I say it often, but I love how weird this universe can be. My first question is, I was watching a YouTube with this guy who was talking about kind of the function of Earth, of where we, it's a fast track. We can deal with a whole bunch of things. The soul growth is very, very quick here for that's what we want. But his take was we have to learn not to come back here. The idea of the soul is to grow and not repeat it. And his idea was that we're kind of trapped here. And I was thinking, well, some people are trapped here, but many, this is just a one-off thing where we do our growth and we go elsewhere. So the question is there, to get trapped here in this Earth, is that a specific problem, or is that also part of our choice?
Trapped here is another way of looking at like as school. So you have many semesters. So first life is kindergarten, second life, first grade, and so on. So some might see it as a trap, yes, especially when they don't learn their lessons in other places. Like, we have no choice but to bring you here. I mean, you can say no to it, but you're still not getting anywhere. So even if you live your life backwards, you still get something out of this place. So some might feel it's a trap because of all the negativity. They just can't handle it. But it is a contract. That's another way of looking at it.
Okay. Total sense. Thank you. Thank you. Second question is just any general messages.
That's introduced to you as a elf being. Yes, there is keyboard elf, something like that, with cookies, something like a cookie tree somewhere.
Oh, good.
Like an ice cream world you're connected to.
Oh, that sounds perfect.
Yeah, a candy land. Yes. Yeah, you're one of those beings that lives in candy land. So, yes, of course, you're going to things brighter. Well, yes, because even some of that candy, people can get high off and stuff like that. So, but yeah.
And I try the candy.
Yeah, usually you're short there, but yeah, but you've had fun in lands like that. So
that sounds fun.
Yes.
Great. Thank you so much. Blessings.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we've got Silverclaw.
Hello, greetings.
Yes, greetings.
My first question is, what month in this year do you see I'll be moving to Rockcliffe?
Probably next year. This year, it feels like you're saving up this year. So it's up to you. There's really no set date, really. But I feel like next year would be better because you'll have enough funds and everything.
Oh, so you see this year I might not have the funds for that?
Well, I feel like you're saving up a lot and things like that. So it's up to you. There's really no set timeline. Really.
Oh.
So when you have it together, you have it together.
Okay. My next question is, any messages for me at this time?
Just yeah, you don't always know what you want. I mean, it's not sort of, but not. Yeah, the more the concrete you know what you want, the more the universe can deliver. So, the more that you are focused, I mean, you are to a certain level, but I mean, you can manifest with the massage. You manifest that, but it feels like there's other things that you can bring in. You just have to trust your power. I feel like now's the time to bring that in.
Yeah, well, I want to use that power to move to Rockcliffe. It sounds like I'll be okay even if I did it this year. It kind of sounds like that.
Yeah, it's not written. Yeah,
it just wouldn't be premature if I did that because I'd rather move this year. That's my point. So
yeah, so you'll know when the time's right. So
okay, I'll look into it. Thank you so much.
Yes. Did anybody else next?
I guess I'm next. I'll go. Hello, Triangle
Yes.
Beings.
Yes.
Greetings. I send you Merkaba energies to you. Much love.
Yes.
If you could, if you can connect with the insectoids on the moon and that I'm a part of, and just see if they have any messages and stuff. And also, one of my big passion I keep thinking about is creating my current vehicle I'm in now to become space worthy and actually taking a tour on the moon, taking people to the moon and everything. I just wonder if just anything with the moon, the insectoids. Thank you.
Well, you can do it with your car astrally, but I don't think physically your car is capable. Now you can connect to your car and work on it fourth dimensionally, yes. But this world has so many different physical rules. There are other realities that can make your car into a flying car, but this one's not one of them. But insectoid beings, they feel like you're curious. If they don't always know what to think of. You do appear on the moon every once in a while, maybe once a month. It's not always clear. There seems like you're having conversations with some of the beings there too. It's getting lighter there. It's not. It's always going to have difficulties though. Looks like what you're connected to is lighter. Let's put it that way. So, that's
Sweet. Thank you. Second is I'll just connect with my soul essences, connections, anything you can bring through. Thank you.
We're used to changing your appearance to a shapeshifter, at least in some of your lifetimes. So it came in this lifetime. You do have elephant connections for sure. It feels like you brought a lot of wisdom from them here to have a more understanding of humanity, because they've had a lot of run-ins with humanity, but hasn't always been the best. So you just have an understanding of their this world's consciousness. So, all right,
Blessings. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right, thank you. I had a technical issue there. Up next, we got Braden's questions. His first question, he says, "Greetings. Hope you're doing well, and thank you for coming in tonight. Do you have any messages for me?"
I do feel like, yes, this year will improve. It still has its challenges, like the middle of the year. Of course, you got challenges before that, but I feel like the mid-year will have some challenges. But overall, it seems like you're on the right path. So it feels like your Merkaba is improving. Blessings.
Thank you. Second question, is there anything else I should know? Thank you and blessings.
Well, you work astrally underground a lot. Some of it's Mars. It's different. Just underground. Of course, it's not all underground, but there seems to be some heavy frequencies going on there on this planet. And there's human trafficking energy that you're doing your best with. I do feel like you're connected to some government situations, or make appearance to some government beings, at least astrally. Blessings.
Okay, blessings. Up next, we've got Michael.
Greetings.
Yes, beings.
Yeah. I was wanting to know if you had any messages from your collective.
Feels like you're putting the pieces together from your other incarnations. You've had some scattered lifetimes where they were like stopped sooner than their ended. Yeah, you had lifetimes that were cut short. You thought you were going to live for a long time, and then they got cut like at age 30, another lifetime at age 40. So this lifetime, you're kind of healing some of that trauma. And those are Earth incarnations. Yes, there's alien connections. I feel like the Earth ones are very. It's just been, yeah. I do see like you lived in a log cabin at once, one time. Business.
Okay. And my second question's I gotta bring up my new dog again because I just love her so much. Is there anything you could tell me about her?
Well, she's connected to your chakra. She's healing your root chakra. She does feel like she looks your face a lot, at least astrally.
Oh.
So yeah, I guess she's turning into like a princess or something like that. You can say you're helping her decide if she wants an Earth incarnation. You're making things easier for her to decide. So I don't think she's had an Earth incarnation. She might have. It's just not showing me. If she does, she wants to live on a farm somewhere.
All
right, that's
right. Thank you so much. Blessings.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we got Yuli.
Greetings. My first question is, what is my connection with my brother-in-law, Juan?
He's had inner Earth lifetimes with it was like an ogre at one time. I feel like you're healing. Yeah, he's had some rough lifetimes.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you're like, I see you like a fairy being or something like that, healing his heaviness.
Mm-hmm.
So it feels like you got him out of jail a couple of times in your past life. So
That's funny.
He's been, like in the Middle Ages. You just can't seem to stop messing with stuff. Getting involved with.
Yeah, I think he's doing better now for some reason.
Yeah, because I guess he knows the consequences of it.
Yes. Okay, and thank you. And my second question, my sister Liz wants to know what is her connection with him because they're gonna get married next weekend. So she wants to know what is their connection, I guess.
Well, she's been a fairy being. Yeah, she's been married to him before. So she's I can say she's very forgiving of him. I do see him as like an alligator in a past life. But he has, he just, I don't know, she just has like an understanding of him.
Mm-hmm.
Sees where he's coming from. She's like one of the few people that can see it.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, she's there because he needs her there. So
she needs her. Uh-huh.
Yes, they need each other. So
they did each other.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you and blessings.
Blessings.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we've got Knowledge.
Hello, thank you for coming.
Yes, greetings.
So I guess my first question is, do you have any messages for me?
Yeah, it seems like there's lots of Illuminati connections you've been making a lot recently. I feel like you've been going into higher dimensions to see what they're up to. Like there's like a golden tower you go into, like go to the top floor. There's like a double being there. But yeah, you're just curious. They seem to not mind you wandering around though.
That's a good thing.
Not that they listen to you. They don't listen to you. They just let you do whatever you want. I guess they told everybody not to listen to you. So, but they let you wander around and look at their stuff. So maybe you'll get the cooks against them or something. I don't know.
I don't know. Your world is so strange. I've never heard of your race before, so I'm kind of curious to know a little bit more about your race. I think I've seen you like in like paintings or something like that before.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure. Like, can you tell me more about your world and about you?
Well, we're not beings to get attention. You can say we're kind of created on accident. We don't even know where we came from, really. We just started to evolve and appear. We just started to figure ourselves out. Like how it was like humans. It's like, okay, we have 5 fingers. We just kind of figured things out, but we were always in the higher 4th dimension. So we just see where our talents can go. We can open up chakras. We can open up minds. We don't get into all the scuffles others do. Of course, some, yes, like a reptilian being can take our DNA and use it for, because we're not always aware of all the alien beings around us, but we're just beings that you can say wander around. We're just some have an agenda, but we don't really have any. We just exist and observe.
Interesting. Interesting. Thank you very much.
That's blessings.
Okay, blessings. Up next, we've got Mary.
Blessings.
Yes, thanks.
First of all, thank you so much for coming in.
Yes.
And I just wanted to say that I have 3 cats as in a triangle energy, and they help me so very much, and I just wanted to know how you feel about them.
Well, that's more like a pyramid technology, or not technology. Well, it's a pyramid energy. So they're bringing their collective energy there. And it's like it's like a triangle, but it's also like a circle of just, they build a portal among each other together to send out beings that don't need to be there.
Good.
So they do bless the area a lot. So they're there, but if they need to jump on stuff, there's a reason for it.
They do.
Yeah. They're clearing the frequencies out all the time.
Wonderful.
And they're curious. So I can't stop that curiosity. Can't get over it. So.
Love it. I have wanted to ask if there's, from your dimension, your spiritual beings. It's so interesting what I'm hearing about you. Is there any message that you could give me, please?
Well, it doesn't seem like you're going to incarnate here again for a long time, but you are gathering knowledge from the angels. Like, you wanted to see what the angels go through. You wanted to see what they have to, I wouldn't say where it's put up with, but it's just you're gathering data so you can be a better angel in the higher dimensions. This is all part of your growth. It's all part of your agreement. It's not there to torture you. It's just there for knowledge. You strengthen yourself. It's all part of, things will be better, of course. Even in this lifetime, things will improve.
Wow. It's really hard. And thank you. Thank you so much.
Of course.
And blessings.
Blessings.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we've got Lunel.
Hello, greetings. Thank you
Yes.
for coming in.
Thanks.
My first question is regarding my blocked throat chakra, and I was wondering if there's any messages that you have for me about
But it
that.
doesn't seem like it's completely blocked. But yeah, there's some hesitation to say certain things at certain times. It's just that has to do with growing up with like a very disciplined family or a family of discipline in previous lifetimes. They get like an 1800s vibe from that. So
Really?
they had like a yardstick or something like that. So yeah, it was hard to speak your mind growing up in another lifetime. So this lifetime, you're slowly opening it up. And it's not always, how the world is right now. Sometimes you say too much. It's like sometimes it's better just to be mute for a little bit. Let the storm pass.
Mhm.
So,
I've
but
always felt the tendency to be very quiet and to
yeah,
take a long time to open up. So,
there's no reason to do a lot of observing. So it'll
okay.
open up over time, though.
Okay, that sounds good. And my next question is about an experience I had in astral. I saw my partner, but he was a clone, and it made me feel kind of weird, and like I didn't really want to really be close to this clone. Are there any messages about what I'm doing in astral?
And another reality, yeah, he is a clone relationship, yeah. And this you
What?
realize it in this lifetime, but the other reality don't think you're aware of it. So, yeah, why that's the case? How is the decision he made? So you're just observing another reality, though. It's not going to happen here, though.
Wow,
So, yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah. So,
Well, thank you so much.
yes.
Blessings.
Thank you. Up next, we've got Heather. Heather, are you there? Or maybe I don't see her in the room. Hopefully she makes it back. So for now, we'll move on to Galicia.
Hello, greetings.
Yes,
That's
greetings.
funny. I don't know why I had a feeling that that was going to happen. That I was going to go next. All right, for my first question, maybe you could tell me if I have any connections with your energy, with your collective. Listening to the channeling where you came through yesterday, I was having some visions, but I don't know if that was what I was connecting to correctly or.
Well, we come through, yeah, your field every now and then. Some of the younger ones notice your vibe that you're putting out there, so they're ready to see what you're up to. You can say some of them do join you every now and then. It's like they don't know what you're doing sometimes, but they like the vibe of it. So it's like, this feels right. So yeah, it seems like there's some kids. So yeah, you're entertaining triangle head kids.
That's good to know.
You say some of the adults are there too, but they take their kids there.
Yeah, I don't know why I kept having this vision, and I don't know. It almost feels like, wait, did I see this in a movie or a story or a book, or if it's actually a thing? But I saw beings that the head is just triangle, but it's just a glowing triangle light, and each of them will have a different color. So for some reason, I saw 3 beings, different heights. And each of them just had a glowing triangle, one pink, one blue, something else. And then they were wearing some kind of gown looking thing. But I was like, oh, that's kind of, yeah, I don't know where I picked that up. But anyway.
Most don't wear a gown. It's like the younger one, usually the older ones are more yellow. The younger ones are a different color.
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, not again like a cloaky thing. I don't know, something. I guess for my second question, I've definitely been feeling, I don't know if I'm beating myself up, but just listening to some of also the recent channelings, and like I've been eating a lot of chocolate, which I feel like, oh, like I'm failing, or like, I don't know. I've had some dark nights of the soul recently, and it's just kind of hard in this reality, like in the 3D, to really see like any future. So I'm just kind of going day by day, but maybe if you just have any general messages or advice for me.
Well, yeah, it is kind of complicated, but you are doing energy cleansing for yourself, as you can see, and others. So you're working with the earth. So it's like as soon as you can clear out some of these blockages, then a direction will open up. It's like there's a huge, it's like it's not in a hurry right now, but some kind of direction will come more clear in the future.
You said it's not in a hurry right now, or
no,
it's not. Yeah.
No, you would know that. You would feel the urgency. I need to do something different. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I do feel that, because usually big changes in my life, they came very clear like that. Like, I need to go here, I need to go there, and I'm not getting anything like that really. It's like
you're doing exactly what you need to do right now.
Okay.
So you don't follow, you don't go into the go into the past again.
Yeah, so I'm forgiven for my chocolate vices.
I don't think nobody has any problem with that.
I'm sorry, God.
You can forgive yourself, right? But nobody.
Oh, I need to cut down a little.
Yes.
Blessings.
Yes,
Thank you.
blessings.
Okay, blessings. Up next, we've got Crystal.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Any messages for me, please?
Well, this lifetime is clear out karmic debts, but also, you're realizing in a relationship, or future relations, not to jump into any commitments. You can say we're in the hard way in this life. Like the marriage thing. Not to jump
Don't
into
jump
anything like
in.
that. Yes.
Okay.
Well, that's up to you. You can always do it if you want. You just see the consequences of it.
Right.
Many are warning that in this incarnation.
Oh.
Yes. They made it too easy.
Hmm. I'm just writing down what you said so I can remember. So then on that note, so what is your advice to me concerning your future relationships?
Well, just says just don't jump anything too quickly, but of course you have to live a little and live whatever experience you need, but you don't have to make a commitment to a person for your whole life. It's up to you, of course, until you finally know.
Okay.
So, but yeah, you are clearing out your chakras. You're opening up more to your spirituality. So it's sped up a lot of your spirituality. I think you have some idea of that.
Okay.
So.
Thank you.
Right, yeah, blessings.
Blessings.
I guess I'll go because I'm next. Blessings.
Yes.
So I got COVID again. And so I was just wondering what that was about. And it ended up happening like I started feeling bad as soon as we landed in New Orleans. So I was just wondering, I'm trying to communicate to it and find out. I said, okay, I understand that you're here, but I need you to go. But is there something else I can
Well, it
say?
seems like it's kind of obsessed with you.
Oh gosh.
So yeah, cut any contracts with it. I believe you can heal it pretty quickly. Maybe not all the symptoms, but you can remove the darker side of it from your energy field.
Okay.
For some reason, it's trying to learn from you.
That's what I felt, actually.
Yeah, it's really, it wants to know what you know. So it's time to cut that cord, though.
Yeah, when I was talking to it today, I said, listen, I understand you want to know how it is to be in here, but I need you to go.
Yeah. It's like a child that wants to hold on.
Is this the same being as I had last time?
It feels like it's similar, but it's a little bit older.
Okay.
So it's matured in age, so it came back.
Yeah, gotcha.
Now it's time to. No, this will be a good to have a divorce. Yes, let the other one take it, whoever that is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I told you to get your boundaries up really strong. Do everything you can to block him out.
Okay. And then
you will strike again.
Yeah. Okay, great. And then I just have one more question. Any B-Day messages from your collective?
Any what day? B-Day?
Birthday. My birthday was yesterday.
I don't know why I see the baby Jesus when you said that. There's something you're clearing. There's some Christ consciousness work that you're doing here. It's like you're continuing, yes, the Bible work, you can say. Like those unfinished business from that lifetime. So you're doing it in this lifetime. So if you ever see anybody like you get like a real quick glimpse of like they look like they were in Jerusalem or something. They feel like they're wearing. They don't have to be Jewish, but they feel.
Oh,
If you get the
yes.
vibe, if they feel, if you get a vibe of anybody, you can just scan it. You can just connect to it. You don't have to be there physically. It just seems like there's some connections there that weren't helped in the past. There's nothing you could do back
Okay.
then, but you're kind of continuing it. Oh, there's some of that's being continued now.
Okay. Okay, great.
So,
Thank you.
yes, yeah,
Blessing.
yes.
Okay, thank you. All right, I'm back. The internet went down, but the show must go on.
Yes, thank you.
All right, thank you. Up next, we got Lewis. Lewis, well, he might be having issues too. I think he's off mute, but we can't hear him either. The same thing happened to me earlier. I'd have to log in and log out. That might do the trick. So while he sorts
He
out,
said just a sec. He said, "Go ahead." Sorry.
yeah. So while he sorts out his connection, we'll move on to April.
Greetings.
Yes, greetings.
Thank you for coming in. I'd like to ask if I have any connections with Tartaria. I'm sure like all of us do, but I've been really feeling connected to that. The more I learn about it, the more I want to learn.
Yeah, there's like there's strong connection in India.
Yeah. Okay.
Like you've spent a lot of time in India, and yes, dealt with reptilian beings,
Mm-hmm.
and you've actually seen them in the physical. But the Tartarian energy was just to bring in like a new enlightenment. It's almost like a religion.
Okay.
So, but yes, it's you can say it's time for you to reconnect, at least to a certain level.
Okay. Interesting. And I guess any other messages for me at this time about anything?
Yeah, this is going to sound strange, but there's different extraterrestrial beings. There's some that, yeah, it's even for us to even bring it up. It's like paper-like beings.
Weird.
Just weird, just meaning like they're human. They can be humanoid, but they're like paper type of frequency. Meaning they're not necessarily physical, but they're just paper-like. It's strange.
Wow.
You connect to a lot of strange things out there.
Yeah, that is strange. I've never heard of anything like that. I'll have to.
Yeah, you'll find a whole lot of that online.
Weird. I wouldn't even know where to start with that. Paper.
You just use your own.
Yeah.
What would that look like? And
Yeah.
they'll give you downloads of it, and it's definitely the higher realms for sure.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, there's a big universe out there.
Awesome.
Yes, blessings.
Blessings. Thank you.
Okay, very interesting. Up next, we're gonna try Lewis again.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, greetings. Yes.
Perfect. Okay, so I decided to keep the dog from anyone who's listening to the last webinar. And I was wondering, can you tell me about its background, specifically more well, what breed is he? Because I thought he was a Belgian Malinois, but find out his dad might be a Dutch Shepherd. I'm just curious what kind of background he has as well, and its breed.
Well, what dog are we connecting to? What is it?
Sorry, it's a dog that my housemaid came in with, and I took it on because I'm the best owner for it, and he's a bit of a handful, and his name's Champ. And we thought it was a Belgian Malinois, but we looked at his dad. We think it's his dad, and he's a Dutch Shepherd. It says his dad was, but I'm not sure about his background as well. He's about 16 weeks old, and I'm not sure if you can tell me anything.
Well, you can say he's been brought to you. It's up to you, if we want to keep him, but he's there. Yeah, it's like I do get like a spirit guide energy from him, so he's going to give you guidance. It feels like in your spiritual work you're going to go deeper into it. So he's like there to keep you from wandering off too much in the astral realms.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It feels like you're going to go pretty deep. So he just is an anchor for you to find your way back.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
And the next one was okay. So I just have a weird feeling about the whole thing. I don't know if just the energy hasn't settled yet. I just have a strange feeling. I just wonder if you can scan and just tell me if there's anything I'm missing or any energies that I should cleanse from or anything like.
Is that related to the dog or just in general?
The entire situation, because I mean it's a big situation to a big thing to take on, and just everything. I'm not sure if what you can pick up.
Yeah, you're feeling a timeline shift. So it feels like, I would say, the universe, your collective that you're connected to, wants you to connect to this dog, for you to go into a whole nother level, which will open up over time. I do see a Sasquatch energy that might come through in your future. You'll see more of their collective. Technically, that dog's connected to them. So not that you're too big on the Sasquatch, but it feels like that'd be one of the things that will appear to you.
It's very interesting because I feel like I feel the same way, like, and it makes perfect sense. So thank you.
Yes. All right. Blessings.
Perfect. Thank you.
Next, we've got April.
Well, she already came through.
That
I think it's my turn.
Yeah, we got James next.
Hello.
Yes.
Just wondering if you can tell me about my current Archangel fractals or percentages of them, and wondering specifically about Ariel, Gabriel, Netron, Michael, Samuel, and Rio.
So the percentages are not that clear, but yeah, it seems like Ariel seems to be, or Uriel. Uriel seems to be the strongest one around you. The other one, Uriel, seems to be like the guiding force. Well, you're connecting back, back to your archangel energies. So that means you're connecting more with the astral realms. So you're kind of letting go of the physical dimensions. Not completely, but yeah, you're becoming less and less connected to it. Obviously, you see it in this lifetime, so they're assisting it. So you can say they're taking their advice. You weren't always doing that, it seems. So.
Do you have fractals of all those?
Yes. Yes. All of them. Yes. You're just not showing me the percentage, but yes.
Okay, I was wondering about my
You want some of that, baby?
connections to
What is?
Let's go ahead again. Not too.
Hello?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, go ahead.
Something about my connection to Prince the singer and Nikola Tesla.
Prince is interesting. It feels like you, in some reality, you're singing with him. There's some reality where you're like a backup singer. I'm not sure if you can sing with him solo because he has too much of an ego for that. And who was the other one? It was somebody else.
Nikola Tesla.
Tesla. I see you connect with him mostly in astral after his incarnation. It feels, I mean, you might have had a human incarnation with it, but the astral incarnation, it feels like you're connecting to him to help him not make the same mistake again. It feels like you'll have a future incarnation with him. You probably already do, but it feels like there's a future connection there, though.
Are we both connected to the moon?
I would say you lived there in a previous life. Some alien lifetime. So, blessings.
Okay, blessings. Up next, we've got Christy.
Greetings.
Yes, greetings.
So I was wondering what my lifetime would look like with the insectoids, because I feel them around pretty strongly.
Usually very laid back, but then you become like a general if you absolutely have to.
Oh, okay.
So there's lifetimes where you just sit back, relax, and just enjoy life. But then,
Yeah.
if everyone is sitting around not doing anything, then you have to become their mom.
Oh,
Then you have to tell them what to do.
yeah. Yeah, like motherly. Is
Because
that
they get lazy a lot.
yeah. Yeah. Like I can see that for sure. I mean, what is there to do? I mean,
Well, they
probably
do genetic engineering, some of them.
engineering.
Yeah, they do. Well, they're similar to like the Greys. They just scan other worlds. They're always learning. They're just seeing where they can apply their talents across the universe. So some of them are very busy.
Yeah.
So, and you're part of that also. But some of the Earth insectoids are just laying around, it seems, which is not a bad thing.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good life, really, then, huh?
Yeah.
Really. Okay. So I was just wondering too about my connection with or lifetime that I've had, maybe like a past life as the New Orleans witch.
Yes, I do see like there's kind of multiple lifetimes of that, parallel realities. It seems like that's a reality that you just can't seem to let go of, which is okay. There's a lot to explore there.
It's in my heart chakra though, so it's hard to let go of something. It's like goes into the earth too, so I don't know. Earth witch connection, kind of like that. Medicine, maybe Native American or something too.
You can say that there's a bit of a ghost version of yourself there currently.
Oh.
Yeah.
I guess I'm not wanting to leave that then, huh? That life.
Yeah, it seems like it's pretty strong there, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's an older lady.
An old lady.
Yeah.
She must have been a witch there and then just hanging on.
She doesn't want to leave, so she's kind of living the same patterns over and over again. She finds a way to stay there.
Yeah, she doesn't seem very nice, really.
Paranoid. Well, she doesn't want to leave.
Yeah.
That's why. Usually she
Okay,
is pretty nice though, but yeah, because she knows something there isn't right.
Oh.
That's her being a
she's
ghost.
trying to tell everybody, like maybe they've changed their ways or something, and she's trying to help. I'll tune into that and figure that out.
Of course.
See what we can do about that. Okay, thank you.
Yes. Blessings.
Yeah, blessings. Up next, we've got Ryan.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Can you connect with my higher self or soul and give me a greater understanding as to why I reincarnated as a human and what my mission is in this lifetime?
Well, it feels like you kind of put it off for a while, and it's like it was like a debt that had to be. It's like you're looking for the right time to deal with these beings that you're dealing with now.
Oh, okay, yes.
Because they were bothering you in other realities too. So
I am aware these Anunnaki can't let go of me because I have Anunnaki reincarnations as well.
Yes.
I'm as old as they are.
Yes, but
I don't know why they, why this is the reason I reincarnated is kind of confusing as to why I exactly, had to be reincarnated.
Well, it's kind of like to get it over with. Once you do this, you don't have to do it ever again.
I see.
So it's like it's something to do with they were messing with you before this life.
They're messing many lives I found out.
So yeah, so it's like you come here, you're sorting it out now. It's just, most likely that will be ended in this life. So,
well, when you say end, you mean them trying to take control over me? I mean, why do they have to do
No,
that? Why can't I repel that?
Well,
That's what they're attempting to do.
Yes, of course. Well, because they can take your body, take your power, take your spirit.
Yeah, no, that's not happening.
So that's
I can't let
why.
that happen.
Yeah. So you can say you're making some kind of peace or clearing out. Yeah, it's just a war.
Right.
Just a fight that they're not
They
willing to let go.
They don't believe in peace. They don't believe in peace is the problem.
No, because I feel like you made them mad in another reality. So.
I just didn't know that.
So they're just vendetta. Yeah, they're just.
That's very immature. It's very immature beings. Very immature beings to do that.
Yeah, they're obsessed. Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like they have nothing else to lose.
Yeah, and are they doing it for survival?
partly, or just it feels like just a lot of anger coming from them.
Ah, I see.
This doesn't always have to make sense when you're angry, as
Right.
you know.
Okay. And secondly, do you have any messages for me? Or have I had any interactions with your beings in Sirius, or any messages
Yes,
for me?
you do. Yes, you look for relief, and some beings say we can't help you, and others are. So there are many extraterrestrial beings that are talking to these entities connected to, so they're trying to bring you some kind of relief. It is like it's kind of cooling down to some level.
Well, so sometimes it's cooling, sometimes it gets hot. That's the problem.
Yeah, they're kind of like kids. Some days they're quiet, sometimes they're noisy.
Yeah. All right. And just finally, a personal question for you. Do you ever plan on ascending into the higher densities? Because when the Earth shifts into 5D, how is your species going to operate and come to Earth if you're still in 4D?
Well, we can go to 5D if we want to.
Oh, okay.
We're
Just
just here
curious.
communicating to you in the fourth dimension. We can
I
go
see.
wherever we want, really.
Oh,
we don't have all this Earth stuff. It's just that we're communicating you from the fourth dimension.
I see. All right. Thank you so much. All right. Blessings.
Up next, we got Dragon.
Hello.
Yes.
Sorry about that. So my first question is I've had past dreams about the Smoky Mountains and like mass ET visitations. And lately I've been getting a strong feeling it may happen sometime relatively soon. And it's kind of an interesting, and I haven't really talked about it, but it's kind of an interesting coincidence that there's been the channelings lately on the Blue Ridge mountains, which are right near there. And I've been sort of getting drawn to that area, but I haven't had time or energy to act on that. So I was curious if there is a possible building up to something happening there en masse.
Well, it's up to the collective if they want it to happen. I mean, having it happen around the mountains is where people feel safe. So there easily can be sightings there, yes. It's up to the human collectives, up to the alien beings too. But if something happens, it will be caught on camera most likely.
Because everybody has one now with them.
Yeah. So I mean, they will have fun doing it, but they're uncertain if they're going to do it or not, though. So, but Smoky Mountains is another location for sure.
Yeah. Hopefully, I sort of pictured if it happens, they'll just kind of hang out there and people can come at will and interact with them.
Yeah, it'll be there for a while. Yes.
Thanks. My second question: last night in the middle of the night, I just kind of woke up in the middle of the night and I got a strong, intense energy field. I think I thought something that triggered it, and it was just like pouring out of me really strong, causing my body to convulse, and almost I've dematerialized my body before, and it was pretty close to that, and I just wasn't into that at the time, so I kind of threw my arms out and shot the energy across the room and created kind of like a bubble 15 feet away. I felt at that point that beings could use that as a portal to come through, so I started thinking positive things, but then it sort of just died out and nothing happened. But I was wondering what causes that kind of stuff to happen spontaneously, and what I could do with it that would be fun or interesting.
But it seems like you did like an activation there. It's like you were testing out the water. It's like you're turning on your light. You activated your energy due to the beings that are around you. So there seems to be a force that you wanted to get their attention. So like astral beings want to get their attention, so that you could turn yourself on to tell them that you're there. So they can come to you, come through you. Also, to go to another reality, yes. So it's going to happen spontaneously, yes.
No way to plan that or
well,
make
you
it happen
can
on purpose or whatever.
Yeah, you can put it in your and your intentions that you're better prepared for it, and you can put your energies to try to activate it, but you'll get messages of why it's not activating. They probably say it's not time yet or something like that.
Okay, thanks. Much love.
Yes, thanks.
Blessings. Up next, we got Marvin's questions. His first question, he says, are there any messages from the giants awakening the one in Florida and Iraq, the one named Oruna? Are there any messages in that?
Well, yes, they're friends of yours. The past is resurrecting itself to connect with you. So it's just there's an astral connection that will continue to go on. They're not really going into too much detail. You say you made new friends. Oh, they're showing. They're glad that you connected to them, though.
Am I getting from the ant people, and what arc am I connected with, and were there any messages from them to me?
Well, yeah, they're telling you that you're one of them, and that you have a committed energy, as you can see. You kind of had the vibe now of an ant being. Your continuation, your desire is what you want to do. You set your mind to one thing, and you can you just go for it. So it's just you have that desire. It's a insectoid desire, which is a good thing. But yeah, they're connecting to you because they love you. Blessings.
All right, blessings. Thank you again, Triangle Collective, for coming in. Bless this evening is me.
Yes.
Greetings. My first question, I have a what they call a Syrian pendant on my windowsill. It's in the shape of a triangle with 3 spirals in the center. And Ivan once recommended to meditate on a color-changing triangle. Also, being natural at trigonometry and race in the Trinity Lutheran Church, I'd like to know more of my connection with triangles, like healing modalities.
Usually, if they change different colors, like in their mind. So yeah, a triangle can't blink. I mean, the energy of it can blink and connect with you. It's part of your intellectual side. You can say there's some artificial intelligence there, but it's just how you connect to the higher realms. So yeah, the triangle is just a memory of your astral self.
You have any images or mental things that you're picking up on that I can try and visualize? Because I'm not really seeing much, but kind of like some healing modalities or.
Well, you just connect to the consciousness. Well, yeah, it seems like you're a bit blocked from their consciousness. Just connecting to the triangle beings, just connect to their consciousness. Now it's connect to the triangle itself. Just connect to the triangle, like our consciousness, our species, and just like a humanoid triangle being will probably speak to you a bit more than just a triangle itself. And just show you different realms, open up different realities for you. Shifts, go to pocket dimensions, things of that kind.
Yeah, that seems to be your forte, you were saying.
Yes. It's just basically traveling the universe very quickly. Gathering data, but also contributing to society too, but very quickly.
So you can fold time and space and travel quickly and go point to point?
That's a lot of most alien beings can't see us. They think we're almost like a ghost because we come and go. Because we move like the speed of light, or of course faster than that.
Speed of thought.
Yeah.
Very cool.
But we can't have a spaceship like others do. It can't be a pyramid type ship. If it runs very fluidly, very quickly, and a lot of alien beings don't even understand it themselves.
Wow. Yeah, that's a lot to unpack right there. That's very cool.
Yeah. So just connect to our collective. That will help unlock a great deal. Somebody will speak to you.
I'll try to sit with that later. All right, thank you for that. My second question, lately emotions have been surging through me as I seem to be seeing deeper in other people's intentions and my own feelings. Can you share from your perspective, what I'm experiencing internally?
You mean like conversations? You're going deeper into their.
I'm seeing, from my family and the interpersonal relationships and deeper, and it's triggering me emotionally, a lot more intensely lately.
No.
So, the nature of people and
you're getting more yeah, you get more sensitive.
Yeah, definitely.
So you're going to the higher. You're going actually more out of body, and you're seeing more of the intentions of others. And when you see like your family members, the intentions, it's almost like it's like a razor, sharp.
Yeah.
And he's like, why do you have to be like this? So I do see like you're arguing with him astrally to cut it down or cut it out. That's what I'm doing it.
I just don't know how, if we're gonna have much of a relationship going forward. I'd like to be able to, have them in my life, but then it comes to a point where you just don't really need that kind of energy in your life.
Well, they're actually pretty spoiled. What I can see from them. And so they're wondering what, they're the type like they don't see a person for who they are until they're gone.
Right.
So it's like if you're not there anymore, then they're like, whoa, what happened here?
Little time and space.
So you can say you're kind of being pushed out of there.
Pretty much, yeah.
And it would be for the better. They did it all on their own, but you need to get out of there anyway.
Oh yeah, definitely. All right. Well, I guess that's pretty much what I assume. Time and space heals all wounds.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you again for coming in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Much
Many
love.
blessings. Yes, blessings to you. Blessings. All right. Thank you, everyone.